Hello and welcome to another shit movie. Now this time I'm going to be talking about a movie that I actually really tried hard not to review because so many other people had reviewed it. Well, at least when it came out. But now that it's been a few months and I've had a lot of time to mull it over, I would like to give my 2 cents on this film. The film I'm talking about is, of course, Dragon Ball Evolution. Okay, where to even begin with this movie? Once again, you gotta realize, I have a huge anime background. In fact, one of the first series that I ever started watching and enjoying was the original Dragon Ball. So, to hear that there was going to be a movie adaptation, I was excited and scared at the exact same time. And now after actually seeing it, wow movie, just wow. And I'm not even going to really talk about the movie per se, I'm going to talk mainly about its issues. Now, you gotta also forgive me due to the fact that the version that I saw was completely different than the version that you Americans have seen. Or us Americans, rather. See, while I was in Japan, I saw the Japanese version of the film, which is 30 minutes shorter. Yeah, that's right. Americans got 30 more minutes of suck. I'm not kidding. This is one of these movies I was pissed off that I downloaded. Yes, that's right. I pirated this movie. And the reason why? I didn't feel like spending the $20 to go to a theater and see it. Yes, that's about the average price of a movie ticket in Japan. $15 to $20. So anyways, what's wrong with this film? Well, just the sheer fact that it isn't Dragon Ball. I mean, I can forgive the fact that they made Goku older. I mean, that honestly wasn't that big of a deal for me. Because, yeah, I think it would have been too much like... They might have been afraid since, Avatar The Last Airbender was being made by M. Night Shyamalan. That, they didn't want to portray another young kid with superpowers. I can understand that. However, putting him in high school, I mean, what the fuck was up with that? I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind when they bring something from cartoon or comic book, or even video game, and then, alter it to a bit to make more sense in a theatrical release. I mean, because honestly, for example, Transformers. Would Transformers really have looked all that great if they were big blocky robots that just seemed out of date? No, they would have fucking sucked. So, what's my big problem with this? The fact that they completely ignored the story and what made Goku, well, Goku. See, kids, a lot of you don't actually know this. Then again, a lot of my viewers probably do, just due to the fact that they're generally older. But to the youngsters out there, Dragon Ball is the adventures of young Goku, and the adventures of Goku as he grows up. I mean, granted, Dragon Ball wasn't the greatest series, and at times it was fairly monotonous and just kind of blasé, but it was at least fun and entertaining, and it actually had some very good character development. Unfortunately for this movie adaptation, there's no such thing. Goku is a whiny, emo son of a bitch, which in the original comics he was based off the Monkey King from Chinese mythology, who was pretty much a happy-go-lucky character that feared no one because, well, he had no reason to fear anyone. He was the strongest. He was able to outsmart people. Now, Akira Toriyama also stated that he loved Jackie Chan films. So a bit of Goku is also based off of Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee, which is easily seen. It's not easily seen in this white Goku. Yes, he is white and his grandfather Asian. Now, I'm also going to just state the fact that all the other important characters in this film are in fact Asian except for Bulma, Chi-Chi, Yamcha, Master Roshi, Grandpa Gohan, and I think her name was Mai, or Maya or something like that, who worked with Piccolo. Yeah. And yet they make Goku white. You know, this is just like when I found out that the Airbender movie, they were going to have a white Aang and have, you know, a Middle Eastern Zuko. Oh yeah, we're not being racist at all here, guys. But the other thing is that there's this the whole backstory doesn't make sense. So Goku is in high school and Goku is made fun of, even though he can kick the ass of anybody there. And he and Chi-Chi are the only ones with odd names. I mean, there's literally people called like Tom, Bill, and Jed. And they're Goku. I mean, this just sounds like a horrible fan fiction, does it not? Anyways, so I guess Piccolo comes down and starts destroying stuff. And quite honestly, I didn't mind Piccolo. I didn't even mind the fact of how he looked. Just be due to the fact that, well, he was pretty badass. Though, I am going to say, and this is a spoiler alert, mind you, that I was really disappointed with the sheer fact that Piccolo is in fact Piccolo from Dragon Ball, the end of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, even though he's made more in the lines of King Piccolo, who is, well, Piccolo's dad. I thought it would have been really interesting if they would have done what they did in the anime, put a huge hole in Piccolo's stomach and Piccolo shooting a far off into the distance. Then again, that would have been cool and within the context of the story. So, yeah, stay tuned while I actually talk about the story. I'm really just trying to get my opinions on the whole, what sucked about it right now. Otherwise, and this is probably going to be a several part episode of Shit Movie, so I really apologize to everyone out there. So everybody take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice. Later.